Give it a full.
Leave it
I
at
say.
night.
Who else could it be?
Fortin's old and Louis is stronger. Oh yeah, this is just another merchant, street merchant. Young man, have you some interest in the shop's wares? Don't presume this is just some paltry Mastari shop. From the Malnova archipelago to Monterio, we have wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect the fact accordingly, however. We've all sorts of things from gear and the power to heal foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen. What did he mean by that last bit? This place is suspicious. Do you want to buy something anyway? Yes. Seems that item is somewhat beyond your means. Apologies, but I can't lower the price for you. I want to buy the mindless mallet. Woo, this city is way too big. I got carried away and started running down the central street, and now look at me. The Grand Cathedral feels like an eternity away. I'm so poor. Help me, I'm so poor and dying.
Yeah, amazing. Let's not.
Going to the recruitment center now might not be wise. Let's steer clear. Okay, well, that's true. To think so many would gather like this, I suppose, is to be expected of a royal funeral. Was the late king that popular with the people? I suppose many have come only to see the Grand Cathedral.
Oh, dear me.
Whoever was behind the king's death, I'd be disappointed if they stopped there. This country is rotten to the core and needs to collapse once and for all. That's quite a disrespectful thing to say, though I must agree.
What should I do?
People may be flooding in for the royal funeral, but I'm not raising prices for a quick reeve. That's how I'm paying my respects to His Majesty. Thank you. Holy meat. Wow.
Now then.
There, I can buy my weird mallet now. My mindless mallet. See, it just seems useful. It's really cheap. Maybe it's a consumable item. Maybe it's a mace that does no damage, but if I hit people with it, it hits them with confusion. No, that's not the one I wanted. Damn you.
Can we talk?
He said that hitting an opponent with this will make them forget things. Right now you have 0. Thoughts? Buying. Oh, you have a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. Okay. What does that do? I really want to know what that is. Nope, it's not an actual weapon. It's something else. It's an actual item. It's like a usable item. Mindless mallet. Not lethal, but a tap of the hammer wipes out a random memory. May inflict forget on one enemy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, amazing.
So that's useful. That's good to know. It might be very helpful. Who can say? Not me. Huh. What else is around here? Are there any people ripe for confidantry? Ah, damn it. This is the worst. Looks like there's some bugs mixed in the spices. I can already picture that Clemar regular of mine all red in the face screaming at me. Looks like I'll be down a customer from here on. Alright. Parapus mourn by dancing. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready? Not yet. Sorry, bud. I want to go over here. See if there's anything we can do. Nope. These buildings go on forever. We'll never find a way back if we stray too far. Look at that guy's face. Also, the PS2 level texture quality on that. I really hope the full game will have the ability to use uncompressed textures. Time to sneak in. You ready? Let's go.
Right.
Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh,
Look there!
the gall. What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead. Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
The subtitles are so far down the screen that it looks like my eyes are closed when I'm looking down at them.
You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
That's cool.
A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening? Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Huh? It's got a face. It's like the moon from Majora's Mask.
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
What? The castle is the king now?
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face. It can't be. His Majesty, the king? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
What?
Me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry?
Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
I love the sounds.
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that?
It's a death game. Oh, what?
Is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing. There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Come, Luis. He's catching up to Forden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Assassination attempt.
Alsus?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished?
So it's not a death game?
Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Yeah, so he died. He raised every red flag.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only hope!
Choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule.
Huh.
According to my judgment, be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
So we literally do need to win the popular vote. That's crazy.
Damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it. Luis!
Alsus.
Sorry.
Sets on all castles. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
That was funny. Just the Ark of the Covenant exploding.
Stand down!
Who?
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
Sure.
No, he defiles the dead.
But Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Brias. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
One of the things I was going to say is
Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
one of the things I was going to say is like it's extreme, like that's how you win the popular vote is you show up and go, I will save the kingdom, and then summon a fucking army of skeletons. I don't believe that for a second. That's not the good way to win people over, I don't think. Oh boy. All right. Party members have a chance to be afflicted with anxiety in two circumstances: when you are ambushed in battle or when they receive a critical hit from an enemy during battle. Allies afflicted with anxiety will be unable to control archetype skills, and attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things. Pay special attention to this status element. It's crazy that this video game is about election anxiety.
Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Like, this game is about the rise of populism and the co-opting of, like, narratives for the sake of demagogues and, like, inciting political violence. And he literally shows up and...
Anxiety is spiking.
By this power.
Keep the enemies off him.
Light!
I can't. Spare me. It's okay.
See, but I kept him as this archetype because he only has one power. I also didn't realize I wasn't going to have a heal as healer. Free attacks against anxiety is a crazy disadvantage. It is. It's really intense.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
This is bananas. This is cool, though.
Not bad. If I shall rise to the occasion. Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
What a name. Not the name I expected.
That power you wield is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but... these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsays seem to know you.
Who is that?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside. Did he trap civilians in the cathedral? Yes, my family and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer their plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
Nope.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
All right. Regolith Grand Cathedral. We need to catch up to that night. Memorandum. Necromancer. A man clad in black who appears to be one of Luis's closest allies, or aides. Certain physical characteristics of his suggest he's a half-blood, such as his single Clemar horn and the eye on his forehead that doesn't open. It said he's powerful enough to single-handedly defeat a wave of oncoming soldiers, but what's more terrifying is his ability to magically manipulate the deceased remains into undead soldiers. Slave classes. Class of people considered to be so low across the kingdom that no one can be born into it. Rather, it is a restriction on citizenship imposed as a form of punishment for crimes. The criminal becomes a legal property of another for a fixed sentence, and during that period, any action that leads to a slave's death, participation in additional crimes, or even self-harm will result in the owner being charged. Okay. Hythlodius V. The kingdom of Eucronia's former king, prior to his assassination by Louis, he arranged for his death to trigger the royal magic, which prompted a competition for the throne's succession in which every member of the kingdom was eligible, thus ushering in a time of unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. His early reign was marked by substantial efforts to uphold his high-minded ideals, but his authority gradually diminished over the years. After the prince was attacked and presumed dead, he became an empty husk of his former self and stopped participating in politics. That he would prepare an elaborate, bizarre magic spell in secret, completely defying his style of reign until then, came as a complete shock to his subjects, further adding to the disarray. Royal magic of the previous king. The late Hythlodius V was the first king to invoke the royal magic in several hundred years. None could have foreseen its consequences, as it was planned in secrecy and was to be triggered only after his death, its activation through the capital into chaos. The magic he invoked was peculiar. He called for a competition of the people's support, stating that the crown would be conferred to whoever could win the most faith among the populace, regardless of birth or circumstance, at the end of the designated period. In addition, in order to monitor the competition, other phenomena appeared, including the royal palace floating into the sky, the giant face of the king peering from beneath it, and the mysterious stones throughout the kingdom that depict those with the most support. No one yet knows the full extent of his magic. Face rock. Peculiar giant rocks with candidates' faces on them appeared throughout the kingdom around the same time the royal magic was evoked. Evidence suggests they were created by the royal magic. The general understanding is that the candidates' faces appear in prominence based on their public approval rating, and the rocks constantly alter in response to changes in those rankings. Apparently, candidates higher in ranking take up more of the rock's surface. Day of the Hero. An annual holiday on October 27th of the Eucronian calendar, celebrating the three kingdoms of Eucronia, Oceania, and Montario, as one united kingdom as it remains to this day. More precisely, it celebrates the day that the first king of the United Kingdoms was coronated. The titular hero refers to the then king of Eucronia who put an end to the Annex War. The former king Hythlodius V may have chosen this day to mark the end of the struggle for the throne because of its historical significance, a momentous day marking a kingdom's rebirth. Guys, this game is really cool. Currency. The reeve is a standardized unit of currency in the United Kingdom of Eucronia. It comes in several denominations marked by size, shape, and type of coin, and it ranges in value from large gold coins to average silver coins to various copper coins for sub-unit amounts. The largest denomination of reeve is a Eucronian ingot or ingot. Okay. Equivalent to 20,000 reeve. It is a rectangular in shape, fitted with special stone to prevent forgery, and rarely seen due to its high value. The Eucronian gold coin or gold equals 5,000 reeve. It is a circular golden coin bearing the likeness of the first king of Eucronia who is extolled as a merciful king. Silver coins come in two variations. The first, called silver, is a Eucronian silver coin equal to 500 reeve. It is round in shape and bears the crest of the Eucronian royal family. The second, the regolith silver coin, is a relatively new denomination equal to 1,000 reeve and is commonly known as church silver. It was issued by the Crown Theocracy to commemorate both the state's adoption of sanctism as its official religion and the construction of the regolith Grand Cathedral. It is the same triangular shape as the Sanctus crest and serves to reinforce the political power of the Sanctus Church. Copper coins have been in circulation across all 3 countries since before the annexation and continue to be used today. There is no uniform value for them, and they're mainly used for exchanging nominal amounts too small for silver. These qualities, as well as how rarely they are counterfeit, have led them to them remaining unregulated. All copper coins are round in shape, but feature various designs. The most common coin in circulation is a Ukrainian standard, but there are many featuring geography from Oceania to Montario as well. Calendar. The Kingdom of Ukrainia uses a 5-day week in its calendar. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and finally Idols Day. There are 365 days in a year and 12 months. Each month has 6 weeks except December. I like how they just use December. They make up all these fake day names, but that are just like, yeah, and then the month is still December. That is truly deeply funny to me in a way that, like, I don't think people expect. That's very funny. Wow, I'm gonna laugh about that for a very long time. Except December, which has 7, the last of which is called Idols Week and is treated as a week of rest. The names of the calendar days are based in the creation myths of Sanctism, and thus Idols Day is intended for rest and prayer. Likewise, the entire kingdom spends Idols Week in preparation for a prosperous new year. This said, towns and villages in areas where Sanctism has less influence often have their own customs and names. Royal Flower. A white flower associated with the Ukrainian royal family, also depicted on the national coat of arms. Though beloved by Ukrainians for generations as a sign of respect to the royal family, it is now customary to refrain from using the flower in familial celebrations. It's Luis colored. Just wanted to point that out. Until some decades ago, colonies of the flower could be seen around Grand Trad, but have since been lost because of the rapid expansion of the Tradia Desert. It is said that a few natural colonies exist in present day. Hiccups. Oh. Knight, a mark of esteem granted by the Kingdom of Ukrainia in recognition of one's military merit, humanitarian efforts, scholastic achievement, and other noteworthy accomplishments. Those who have been knighted vow to uphold their powers in chivalric spirit, and today many knights also vow to defend the Sanctist faith, viewing it as an intrinsic part of their noble duty after it was instated as the state religion. Knights are respected in society and enjoy various privileges to match their high status. However, if any knights conduct themselves in a manner contrary to chivalric values, they are deemed as disloyal to the king and thus heavily condemned. Knights turned criminal are commonly called fallen knights and lose all social credibility. Knights may be armed, but are not necessarily members of the army. For example, royal knights serve the royal palace directly under the king. They may participate in the army under the king's command, but they are not subject to the whims of the military.
Oh, God.
Over here!
This way, we are upward bound.
This is bad.
Careful, it's going to collapse. Eep, watch out! Drat, we've been separated. I say, are you all right? Somehow, yeah. Problem is... Damn it, there's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. Got it, we'll catch up.
All right.
Let us meet again above. Fight well, be not reckless.
Okay?
Okay, so we have our dungeon. I assume this is going to be the last dungeon of the demo. Just because it seems like shit is hitting the fan.
Watch out. We've been
Wah! I don't want to be spotted. I want to be just a guy. I'm just a guy. You can't spot me. Oh, wow. Oh, he's probably weak to strike damage. Because I do not think I am strong enough to qualify. Get dunked on. Get dunked on, dude.
That'll do it.
Get absolutely wrecked. Performance is really not great right now. I might have to turn down the settings a little bit. They might have gotten reset. I don't know why it makes me save settings twice. There we go. Performance is better now. It just really doesn't like rendering above 4K, and like, to be honest, I don't really blame it, but oh, there's a whole side area over here that I just missed because I'm dumb. Is it? Hold on. What is going on? Yeah, it's right over here. Nope, can't go this way. Okay, how do I get up there? Is it right here? It's not right here. I'm puzzled. Help me.
Blast!
Who the hell are these? Where'd they come from? No, stay back. That damn necromancer. He's attacking defenseless civilians. We can't just leave them. Come on, we have to help. I should have set it so that... I should have set it so that I inherited day. And so I could heal. But I'll probably get it soon, so I'm not too worried. Are you unhurt?
Yes.
We're all right, thanks to you. But who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please save my son. He's up ahead. We'll look for him. Please wait here until we send word. Are you lot really with the state army? Oh, well, it makes no difference in the end. A rescue's a rescue after all. I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. I'll look for whoever I want to look for. You hear me? Bonk.
This is bad. Come on. They're onto us.
That should come in handy.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Let's push through.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Okie doke. This is going okay. We're really breezing through.
Right in the weak spot. Good job.
Mama, where are you? I can't get out. Help me. A child. He must be in this room.
Don't tell me.
No, I think he's somewhere else, dude. What made you think he was in this room?
If it's useful, I say grab it.
All right.
It's gonna be all right. Are you hurt? Yeah, it was scary. You were very brave. Thank you, sir. It looks like he's okay. I'm gonna go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not sure even the state army can handle this.
No.
We've further business to attend to. Take care of the child if you can. Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You be careful too.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, cool thing. Balm of life. Okay, we'll keep that. That'll be important for later because it's expensive.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Do I want to keep going this way, or... I guess so. I don't know where Hulkenberg is. Hulkenberg. Such a German name. Wild sounding. Just like so European. Hulkenberg.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting? There were people struggling to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside. Assistance inside.
Look.
'Tis a sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined. We only have Luis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable.
And then...
That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his, you said he's after the royal scepter? Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Luis takes it in hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's just keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up.
Damn it.
Now's not the time to leave. Okay, well, you know best.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. We have to climb that whole way? This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Indeed we do. The royal scepter chamber is at the top. Let us make haste.
Hurry.
We're close now. It's just a little further. It's not. It's a really, really far distance from us. I'm really digging this game.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
will not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace. Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the Prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well,
We can't reveal the reason for the assassination.
Revenge.
You can.
The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the Prince. Luis killed the King as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the King's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
Oh my god.
Caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but oh,
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Are there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
Check your approval rating by pressing left bumper. Archetypes as manifestations of heroes can sense the fame of their user. You'll grow more popular naturally and by helping other people. In addition, mag proportionate to your ranking will accumulate daily at the Coronation Rock, where leading candidates' faces are carved into the surface by the King's magic. You can collect multiple days' worth at once. Interesting. So we're getting paid now. That is... This is an odd... It's a really cool, but it is a very odd set of mechanics. I'm like... I really wasn't expecting this game to be the JRPG where you run for president. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like very far outside my expectations right now, and I'm loving every second of it. Oh, I like this little idle animation. Look at that. Look at Gallica just like chilling on our shoulder. And the fucking soft boy ass protagonist here, just so, what a waif. Like, just a little child man.